Look, down in the sea. It's a fish? No. It's a submarine? No, it's Palafin, hero form! And he's sporting a super black suit? Hello trainers, I'm Rival John. After 9 generations, Pokemon fans finally got one based on a dolphin. And while yes, it literally just looks like a cartoon dolphin, the lore added to it when it evolves goes way beyond its mild-mannered demeanor. Plus, when you're able to see its shiny form, the concept behind Palafin is as layered as the water rings on its tail. Finizen and Palafin get joked on for literally looking the same, save for the heart that Palafin gets on its chest. So their shinies are the exact same purplish coloring, which from everything I tried to find is an aesthetic choice. We have sunsets that can make the ocean have a purplish color similar to its shiny, so I'll give it to them for keeping the aquatic theme. But the real breakout star is Palafin's hero form. One of the likely inspirations for its transformations could be based on a mythical South American creature that takes the form of an ordinary pink river dolphin and can occasionally turn human. Eventually though, it must return to the water and shapeshift back into an ordinary dolphin. There are also anecdotal stories of dolphins rescuing humans out of the sea, even fending off sharks. That's where the hero aspect comes from. It also evolves at level 38, probably a reference to 1938, the year that Superman debuted. And that Man of Steel reference can be seen in its shiny form, where it goes from all blue to mostly black. That reference, as I see it, is twofold. It's bringing imagery of Superman and a killer whale. Fitting, because a killer whale is actually, in fact, the largest type of dolphin in the world. Let's have a little marine science lesson. Killer whales, while having whales in their name, are more closely related to dolphins than to, say, a humpback whale. The killer whale, also known as an orca, is the ocean's top predator. It is the largest member of the Dolphin-itely family, or dolphins, like we said. Members of this family include all dolphin species, as well as a few other species that also have whales in their name. The difference lies in their teeth. They're all cetaceans, a group of marine mammals that share a lot in common. But the order Cetacea is divided into 2 suborders, Mysticeti, or baleen whales, and Odontoceti, or toothed whales. And that's where all the dolphins and orcas are grouped under. They have teeth, unlike the humpback whale, gray or blue whales that have baleen, which are these kind of hair-like plate structures made from the protein that are similar to human hair and nails. They eat by filter feeding. They swallow up large gulps of seawater and then filter out all the tiny critters, like krill. So having this super-powered dolphin take its shiny form, at least partly, from the most powerful real-world dolphin makes perfect sense. Orcas are the ocean's top dogs, but including it with the superhero motif adds a completely new layer to its black shiny. You can't miss the obvious references that hero form Palafin has with Superman. And while the Man of Steel usually dons on the red and blue tights, it's similar to Palafin's regular color scheme. There's one version of Superman that's iconic, and you could even make the argument is Superman's shiny form, his black suit. See, after being killed by the monster Doomsday in the classic Death of Superman storyline that wraps up in 1992's Superman issue 75, the Man of Steel returns back from the dead months later in Action Comic issue number 689. He comes wearing a black jumpsuit with a silver S shield on his chest. We soon learn that the suit is designed to help a weakened Superman. That's why it's been called the recovery suit, also the regeneration or solar suit. it helps him absorb more solar energy. Have you ever touched a surface when it's hot outside? You ever notice that something in black tends to be hotter than something in white? That's because the color black absorbs more solar radiation, taking in all the wavelengths of the light and converting that light into heat energy, while white reflects all wavelengths back. Superman's power comes from solar radiation of Earth's yellow sun, allowing his cells to metabolize solar radiation. Krypton's red sun was too weak for Kryptonians to process. That's why no one on his home planet manifests powers like you see him have on Earth. On Earth, the yellow sun allows him to supercharge his cells, similar to how a green plant converts light into energy through photosynthesis. Black is also the color worn at funerals, and this is at a time when the world was grieving the loss of Superman. That's why the comic is called The Death of Superman. Superman himself was lost, and he would have to earn back his powers and his red and blue colors, becoming Earth's greatest hero once again. It's an arc that, even if you're not a comic book fan, would still be familiar to you. It was even used a little in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and given how iconic the alternate suit is, it makes total sense giving it to a Superman-esque Dolphin. The duality of Phin. Palafin brought the one species Pokemon fans had been asking for so long, and in doing so, we got a cute little dolphin that's also a superhero, referencing the most powerful type of dolphin, an orca, while incorporating an iconic look for the most iconic superhero in comics. A big thanks for watching. You're a true rival. If you liked this video and want to see more shiny breakdowns, remember to like and subscribe. That lets YouTube know this is the type of video to recommend to other Pokemon fans. Leave a comment and join the conversation. Follow me on all my social media. And as always, share with the Pokemon nerd in your life. So, tell me, how much comic lore did you know about Superman and his black supersuit? Did you know orcas were more closely related to dolphins than to other whales? Comment down below what other superheroes should inspire the next Pokemon. Until next time, trainers.